Hey guys, this is AcousticHockey. I'm going to be doing a chart on Right Smile Incorporated, which ticker is RIGH. Just up front, I need to put my disclaimer out there. I do not own a position in this stock. Also, do not make investing decisions based solely upon what I tell you. With that said, I'm going to be looking at a couple of technical indicators that I like to look at when talking about stocks. So hopefully this will help clear up any questions that you guys might have. The first indicator we're going to look at is the slow stow. When the slow stow is above 80, that means that the stock is overbought, and we want to look for a correction. When the stock is below 20, that means the stock is oversold, and you also look for a correction in the chart. Right now, the slow stow is sitting around 72. This is a great sign because if you look closely, you can see it's starting to hook back up. That's exactly what you want to see. You want to see this slow stow going north because that'll indicate a bullish trend. As you can see, when the slow stow goes north here, the price action follows here, follows suit. Same thing as the slow stow increased here, the price action increased here as well. As it came down, it went for a correction, came back up. You get the picture. When this goes up, price action reflects it and goes up as well. Also looking at the price, you notice that you finished at 0017. I'm using the 60-minute chart because the run that it's on, it's been a short-term run right now. However, it's also trading along the Bollinger Bands within that chart. What I mean is if you look at this green line, that's the upper Bollinger Band, which, as you can see, over the last day or two, it has traded along this upper Bollinger Band. Wherever the upper Bollinger Band goes, the price of the share seems to be following suit. Right now, the upper Bollinger Band is sitting around 19. If the bulls step in tomorrow, I would look for this 19 to be tested. However, this area at 17 seems to be a strong point of resistance. It bounced off 17, 1, 2, 3, 4. Bounced off 17 5 times today, and you guys actually closed at 17. So this is the area of resistance. I would look for if the bulls can step in and break 17, I would look for 19 to be tested. If the price goes too far above the Bollinger Band, I would look for correction where it tries to get back towards whatever the upper Bollinger Band is sitting at. As you can see, along this price, it went all the way up to 19, and then over the next hour, it pulled back to be more in line with it. So that's just something to keep an eye on. Looking at the volume early on, there was some huge volume here, which was green, which means there was a ton of buying early on between the 13 and I would say 17 to 19 level. There's a ton of buying going on. During this level, it was a red stick, red candlestick. However, if you notice, the bulls pulled it back up into good territory. This action here around 12 could be somebody that put in a sell at a market, which means it came back down and then the bulls pulled it back up. I wasn't watching the action today, so I couldn't tell you exactly what had happened here. But for the rest of the day, it looked pretty good. It traded in a sideways action, so it could have been consolidating. The volume was at 150 million, which for this, it looks like it's a pretty solid day. Scrolling down some of the other indicators, the MACD. The MACD, the bars are shrinking a little bit, but that's also in reflection of the volume here. I would look for, as long as the green bars stay above 0, you guys are going to be good. If the MACD bars break 0 and start heading down, that's something you want to keep an eye on. That could indicate a reversal in the pattern. But right now, you guys are looking great. The MACD is staying above 0. This is exactly what you want to see. It would be great if you can see these MACD bars starting to get a little, start growing as time goes on. That's something you want to keep an eye on. The RSI also indicates what type of a pattern this is really trading on. As if the RSI is above 70, that means it's extremely bullish. You mean it's in the power zone. The power zone is great for you guys. Between 70 and 90 is really the power zone. You guys just came back into it. Basically, the power zone means you look for the upward trend to continue. If it strays above 90, usually that gets into oversold territory, and you start looking for a correction in the chart. But you guys just end the power zone. You guys are looking great. I would look for the upward momentum to continue. As you can see, it started to dip right below 70, but the bulls came back in and popped it back up. So you want to look for it to continue its upward trend. Looking at the tricks, what the tricks tells us basically in general terms, if the trick turns up, you want to really go long. The bulls, it's a very bullish sign. However, if the tricks is turning down, that's a bearish sign. So you want to keep an eye on that. But right now, tricks still continuing with upward momentum. You guys are looking good. You want the black line above the red to continue to go up. You guys are looking solid there. So I mean, all the indicators so far tells me this chart is looking pretty good for continuing its move. The CMF, basically the money flow index, just tells you if the money's coming in or going out of the chart. Looking at it, if the shaded area is above the zero line, it means money's coming in. If it's below the zero line, it means the money's going out. It means sellers are outweighing the buys. But looking, as you can see, I mean, it doesn't take a rocket scientist to know there's tons of money that's coming into this stock. So I mean, you guys are looking extremely good. It means a lot of people are keeping their eyes on this. It means a lot of people are confident in the way that it's going. And to reflect that, just to put support in there, look at the accumulation and distribution. I mean, it's off the charts. It means that there's a ton of money coming in. It means a lot of guys are locking up their shares. There's not a lot of selling going on. There's small dips here, but I mean, that's just simple profit takers taking some profits off the table. But I mean, it's continuing to go up. I mean, shares are getting locked up. It means the float is getting tighter. It means I would look for it to be thinner up in the levels as long as the sells don't start outweighing the buys. I mean, you guys are looking absolutely great. I mean, I can't really say too many bad things about this chart. I would look, the main thing is to break that 17 mark. If you break that 17 mark, I would look for it to test the 19. And just watch where the upper Bollinger Band is really going. And that seems to be where it's going to tell you, at least in the 60-minute chart, which way the stock is heading. If you guys like this chart, I would recommend going to my board on Investors Hub, which is the Secret Chart Society. There's tons of great stuff there. Everything from big boards to pennies. Also, if you look at Sharby Larby's board at Research and Organized Stock Picks, he provides some great DD as well as some great annotated charts. I mean, he's been pretty spot on with his stuff in the last few days, and I mean, those both boards, I would highly recommend that you check them out. It's pretty easy to find. Just type in Secret Chart Society. You'll find the first one. That's my board, as well as Rhythm 88, who puts on some great charts as well. Also, Research and Organized Stock Picks. That's Sharby Larby's board and mine as well. So hopefully you guys will check us out, board mark us, because we definitely like to share some information with you guys. If you guys like my chart, please people mark me, and I appreciate it, and hope you guys enjoy it.